guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today I am bringing you guys along to day one of my classroom setup, so I'm super excited. And yeah, go ahead, and if you like videos like this or you like any of my other videos, just go ahead and subscribe, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Leave me video suggestions down below in the comments, and yeah, let's get to my school. Alright, so I'm in my classroom and I honestly just don't even know what to begin with. So let me take you around and show you guys what it looks like right now, what I'm working with. In the door, this is the door, obviously. And then I have, that bookcase was not over there. And yeah, none of the stuff obviously was over there. And I've got all of my desks are just piled up, and all of that stuff, and all of this stuff, and yeah. So my boards are still kind of left up from last year. So I had this writing center, which I'm gonna move. I had our classroom jobs, which we're gonna move. All my chairs are stacked. I have a bathroom, so that's there. And yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna play around with some stuff. Okay, so I'm trying to play around with how I want it to be laid out this year. So back here I had, oh, which they're not in here. Oh, yes, they are. Back here I had these two like barista table, bar tables, whatever. I had them right here and right here, but I don't think I want that right there this year. So over here was my library center, but it was a little crammed and I didn't like the way it was laid out. So I'm thinking about making my library just back here, and then I can have like my reading and AR display bulletin boards right here. But the only problem with that is that like this is one of the bookcases I used for AR, or for like my library, and this is also one, and that is going to be too tall. So I'm thinking that I can use my cube shelves that look like this, and I have, I think, 3 of them, so I think that would be enough room for all of my books, and just line them down there. But I don't really know. There's not too terribly much I can do in here because this is my desk. This is what I use for a desk, and it goes over here. And that brown table that my stuff is on right now does not go over there. So I'm just trying to do what I can. I've made like a little to-do list of things that I need to get done. I took down the pink butcher paper. We just put that over like the Promethean board, and I put that over some of my stuff that I didn't want to fall down or get ruined or messed up. This filing cabinet also goes back there in that corner, so I can't do a whole lot of moving by myself. So I'm gonna have to hold off, but I'm thinking what I want for the beginning of the year, which is how I did it for the end of the year, is have desks just going in like one big square, but then leaving this part open, so I guess like a U, I guess, and that way, actually we don't use this Promethean board really all too much anymore, but I have a TV that's going right here. It's an Apple TV, so that's gonna go right there. So I guess I will continue to figure out this whole shelf situation. Okay, so this is how it would look if I let this be my library. So I can't decide. I do like that it gives me all of this like space to put stuff on top, but I can't decide what I want to do. But so that's what I've done. Now I'm going to take all of this down. This is our happy place. I'm going to keep that up there, but this is no longer going to be the writing center. This will probably be the writing center, so I need to go ahead and take that stuff down. just honestly sitting here trying to think of what I need to do. So yeah, it's kind of hard to figure this out when there's furniture that needs to be moved in different places, and I don't want to move it by myself because then I would be scooting it, and they just wax the floors, so I just feel like that would be frowned upon. So I don't know what to do next because I have all of this stuff that doesn't go on this shelf and on the other shelf over there, but they like go on bookcases and stuff like that, and the bookcases aren't where they need to go, so I can't put stuff on it. So I'm trying to think of what I can do. I just sorted, well, I didn't sort, I'm trying to unpack boxes, and so I unpacked my library, so I'll show you guys that in just a second. But I'm trying to like think of like bulletin boards and where I want them. And I'm sitting on this table, and honestly I want this table, I'm gonna try to arrange my room to where I don't need this. Last year I had 25 kids, and so I had 6 of them sit at this table, and then I had 19 desks. And so I don't know how many kids I'll have this year, so I'm trying to think about space wise. My kids hated sitting at this table. They hated when it was their turn to sit at the table. They liked having their own space and having, so if you sit at the table, all of your stuff, it goes on a bookshelf and you have to go get it. And so they hated having to do that and not having, I don't know, I guess their own personal space. So I'm gonna try to do without the table if I can, but I don't know, this group of kids could love the table, so I don't know. But let me show you the my books that are sprawled out all over the place now. Okay, so I just unpacked all of my books to just kind of see how I wanted to arrange them, just kind of what I'm working with, and get a box out of the way. So they were in that tub over there and another box over there, and I just got those unpacked. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to organize them. So this is how I organized them last time: book bin, and then the number, and let me show you over here. So we do AR here, so this is how I organized it. So book bin 1 was the Bailey Station books, because I have a whole lot of those, and then Flat Stanley books, I have a whole lot of those, and then the rest of them were just organized by AR number, and then that was the book bin. So I need to figure out, because I have gained a lot of books, I'm gonna have to go back through them and probably rename them. Like some of these never even got a label because they came halfway in the school year, and that's just how it is sometimes. So, but like this one is book bin 3, this one's book bin 3, so yeah. Okay, so I'm a little out of breath, but I got the big cabinet and my desk in the right spot. So small progress, but I guess I'm gonna start filling up my cabinet. That's something easy that I can do with very little movement, and so everything that goes in it is in this big box right here. So okay, here is what my classroom looks like now. So I got those 2 bar stools or bar tables over here, and I'm trying to get a feel for them. I could also just get rid of those and lower that table and put it over. I haven't really decided yet, but if I keep these over here, I am going to want stools, so I'm gonna have to get some of those. I need to change out this because this won't be for social studies and science. Also, this is not a bulletin board that like came, so I got insulation, cut them in half, hot glued it on here, put fabric over it, so it's like a makeshift bulletin board, and so is that one over there in the corner. So yeah, but then obviously you can see that I got my desks in some sort of order. This is ideally how I would like it, but I don't know how many kids I'll have. Down here I have just this little table that I used for the VIP table, And then I've just got some more random stuff happening, but I think what I may do is start to unload this big box like I said before and start putting the stuff in there. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay up here, but I also need to figure out where I want all of this stuff. This is honestly just like miscellaneous stuff, so extra paper. These are the books, my teacher books that will go back over there. Then I have science books, extra copy paper from last year. These are all of our books for the first 9 weeks. This is, I think, the 4th 9 weeks. This is basically just all of our reading curriculum books. And then an extra pillow, which actually belongs to one of my students from last year. I need to give that to her. And then, yeah, our books. And now we're back over here. So, and then I still have, so I like the look of the bookshelf being right here because before there was just nothing, but I had my AR wall going up here, so I can't decide what I want to do for that. This is a bunch of manipulatives, but it's kind of for younger grades, so that's actually leaving. I need to figure out what I want to do with that. I have a million chairs. I don't know if they all belong to me or what. And then, yeah, that bookcase doesn't stay over there. I have 3 trash cans, so I don't really know what's going on with that either. My rug, which I'm probably going to put in front of the TV over here. And yeah, that's what I've done so far. So I got that big box unloaded. So down here I have extra binders. That was for a project last year that I forgot to. And paper and some containers that I need to get labels for. But yeah, so that's what I got over there. I got some of the stuff cleaned off from these shelves. I need to get labels made for my teacher toolbox. I need to print those off. And yeah, so over here I just have all of my extra bins. So if you've been watching my videos, you know that these are the bins that I have been searching all of the Dollar Trees for, and they haven't had them in these colors. And so I ordered them offline, and they just emailed me and said that they had to cancel my order. So not quite sure about that, but it's really frustrating because I don't know what I'm gonna do for my library bins now. But here are all of my extra stuff. I got some more of these from Dollar Tree in purple, and then just extra containers so I can kind of lay it out and see what else I need. This was what was behind my desk that I don't really know what I'm going to do with now if I decide to keep it like that. Here is my desk. I've got to clean that off. So yeah, and then I have this extra bookcase that I don't know where I'm going to put yet. All of my library books, and yeah, this is what my classroom looks like right about now. So yeah. Okay, so I think this is where I'm going to stop for today. I've been up here for about 3 hours or so, and I feel like I've got enough done to stop. So I am going to stop. I'm gonna go get some lunch and kind of go home and figure out what I need to do, what labels I need to make. And yeah, so if you liked this and you're excited to see my classroom come together, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm being really quiet because there's nobody in here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.